Gotta take everything before this all goes south. Like I got a bad feeling it will.
Ah, there you are. I appreciate your restraint. Most people would have a hard time walking among a camp full of Zarups.
Are you controlling these show up somehow?
Controlling, yes. Exploiting, no, I don't think so. I take my role in the struggles of the gods, same as you, though mine is outside of the court. These Zarups and I have formed a symbiosis, like the poor frog and the abyss viper.
Gods help me. This guy is making sense.
I provide them with safety, prey, and peace, and they help me further some of my more controversial goals.
No gods I know of would support using a tribe of Zorbs as living weapons.
Maybe that's a discussion we can have later when you seem less likely to stab me. You may have noticed a couple of things about Emerald Stair. The people are pushing against nature, and nature is pushing back. The Animancers with their soul machines are poisoning the land, driving it to find new ways to protect itself. As a result, the plants are rising up, and the land has
I'm loving that
afflicted
beard
us
though.
with the Dream Scourge. It is doing what it can to survive.
Oh, you're forcing the Zorbs to break the farmers' machines to save the land?
Yes, that's exactly it. We destroy the Animancer's equipment, remove the threat, and the land can struggle and grow as has always been intended. Meanwhile, I protect my Zarup friends and keep them from carrying out the bloodier raids they might have done without my direction.
You're just trying to protect the land. I support that.
Good. I hoped you would reach that conclusion on your own. Now, if only the Rangers would call off their patrols, my friends would be free to carry out their work in peace. If you would, kindly ask the farmers to tell the Rangers there is no further Zarup threat. Once you do that, return to me, and I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
You want it for my efforts, okay. Wow. So weird to be surrounded by this many of their kind and not feel threatened. Not in the least. Ooh, party. Yeah, we definitely got to work on upgrading my armor. We gotta get my armor to fine quality. Fine quality, at least one.
I hate that his plan makes sense to me. Doubt smashing a few machines will bring an end to the Dream Scourge, though.
You guys are cool looking. Are you not trying to kill me? That's yeah, we gotta do that next. But... Nature versus legend. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Other problem to call off the ring. Hopefully one of my beat skill check things will be sufficient. Convince them to do that.
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zarups?
Off the ranges, the Zorbs are no threat to you.
Are you mad? Now you're siding with the Zarups too?
Yes, I am. That's all you need to know. Look, there's a hermit out there who just wants nature to prevail over animancy. The Zorbs work for him. As long as you aren't using animancy to take shortcuts, you'll have no further problems. I know it sounds strange, you have to trust me.
Not very likely.
We're not big on blind trust out here, friend. I have a feeling you know something we don't. Best you move along. Now. Before my friend and I start feeling desperate.
I think you did the right thing. Even if it doesn't quite feel like it right now.
Yeah. Yep. That's for sure. I love the monster designs, everything. Like a lot of the designs with like the architecture and stuff like that. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Yeah. Put your hands up in the air like you just don't care. They know what's up. Hey, where is? Oh yeah. And was wait. He's wait. What? Oh, he's outside. Oh, there he is. I mean,
Welcome back. Have you called off the Rangers? Wonderful. Take these as a token of my esteem.
wolf boots.
Once this land is free from the Dream Scourge, nature itself will reward you.
Fight on nature, bro.
Well,
All right,
stray
I'm not.
friend.
Check out those boots we just got. This weapon is lower quality than your current weapons. Creatures with fine or high armor would take 20% less damage. Once I get my arm up to like all the fine quality 1 of 3, then I'll be taking. I should be taking way less damage. Hey, what's that purple arrow? Those purple arrows there pointing down. There we go. I'll give me a little bit closer.
It seems like the readings are stronger by battery.
We'll talk to them next time we play. Oh shoot! Whoa, dude. Yeah, I got a better weapon now. Boom. Upgrade it. I'll take your cucumber. My, oh my. He was trying to be Obi-Wan Kenobi at the high ground. And have that now. Little guys. Get out of here. Nice. Oh. Damn. Mrs. Gravity, you gotta take him out. Fine bow. Ooh, fine bow.
Okay?
Doing better now. And we're finding fine weapons all over the top. Oh, 0-3, so we. I'm keeping that. Rolling crap.
Boy, over here. Good. You finally showed up. I was worried you weren't coming. The name's Keeledge. Pleasure to
Keeledge.
meet you. Hilgard sent me to Emerald Stair to keep an eye on this place. I had orders to make contact as soon as you arrived. I won't talk long. He only wants me to let you know I'm here. If you need to get word to the ambassador, I'm your man.
Are you a messenger or are you a spy? What's your mission?
Depends on the day. Hilgard told me to blend in, observe, and contact you. Now, I think I'm just supposed to wait and report back in a few days. I'm worried about drawing attention from Ludwine's crew in the meantime. I think they're up to something.
Aren't they always?
I suppose, but this seems worse than normal. I think the scale of their operation is dangerous.
Let's get dangerous. If you're in danger from the Steel Gallot, you should leave.
I don't think my superior will be pleased if I just run off.
Have you considered lying?
Good idea. I'll think of something. Thanks, Envoy.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to be some help. Have you tried lying? Your mess Midver. Oh, like another comment sword. Animancer's log. An idiotic rival has a lab outside the city. I've seen him skulking around the walls like a rat in search of cheese. Wherever they're hiding, it'll be mine soon enough. Payback for stealing my research all those years ago. Update. A dead end. Curious. There should be an interest nearby, no matter. I didn't come this far to give up now. I will find a way inside if it kills me. You know what? I respect that. I respect that resolve. Indeed. That's the Uno reverse of Predator.
Oh, it's you.
Me. Ooh, hey cutie.
Leave me alone, alright? I'm not looking for trouble.
Your clothes seem familiar. Were you with the rebels in Paradis?
Maybe, maybe not. What's it to you?
I don't mean you any harm.
Well, don't tell anyone I'm here. That damn fool Wolf with his head full of visions. When he wanted to resort to violence, I knew I had to leave. I guess you must have seen something in him I didn't. I hope your mercy doesn't come back to bite ya.
I love it. I love her voice. You were brave to stand by your principles.
Maybe I'm brave, maybe I'm stupid. I'll find out eventually. In the meantime, I can sleep at night.
Hey,
Good luck out there.
all that matters. Way to go. Nice work. You sleep at night, chat. And you sleep at night. Alone tonight. Alone.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy.
You're a welcome sight. Thank you again for your help with the militia in Paradise.
Ah, well, standards must be maintained.
If you're
Let's
here
do
to
the
speak with
second one.
Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These
I really like her armor
Valyrians
though.
and their love of animancy.
Metaphysically speaking, it's unlikely that animancers are causing this plague.
While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry not, envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests when the time comes.
What are you talking about?
We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
Dude, I need that armor like her, man.
Broadside.
I'll even take the
Does
freaking cape.
subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
No, subtle means subtle.
Ado, welcome to my fine
That's
establishment.
just so cool.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Hush. Show me your wares. Exceptional, dude. Look at that price. It's the cheapest. Oh, 2,500 up to like 80, up to almost 10,000. Dude, this guy's got some high quality gear, man. Oh, he's got a lot pick. Yes. Go back in business. Back in business, chat. Back in business. Yeah, I don't want to give it to that. We need to equip that though. More loot. Yeah, we're not gonna be. I'm gonna be using maces mainly. Ooh.
Welcome back. Care to take a
Show me
look?
star metal. What can you tell me about this metal?
Is that Gelarde?
It's
This is star metal. Very rare stuff. Where did you get this? Nay, don't tell me. I'd be tempted to go looking for some more, and that would certainly not end well.
What makes it so special?
Star metal is exceptionally dense. It weighs much more than one would think from its size. More fascinating, however, is that this metal is suffused with dormant essence. This makes it naturally susceptible to enchantment.
Enchantments.
Ah, no. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work the metal into anything useful. Only enchant it. I did receive a shipment from Solace Keep recently, however. A mace crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galawain's Tusks. I suggest you make your way there if you're looking for someone
Galawain's
to work
Tusks.
the beautiful metal into a proper weapon.
Galawain's Tusk is a hostile volcanic region deep in the living lands and home to Solace. The settlement of Agrunan dwarves, the wardens of Solace are fiercely isolationist. A few adventurers travel to Galawain's Tusk and even few leave. Well, that's cool.
Galawain's tusks? Come on, it can't be that complicated. I bet you 5 skates a Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do with this stuff.
I'll take that
And
bet.
I'll take your money eventually.
Is there anything else I can help you with, amico?
Amico, that's Italian for friend.
Nay, not really. But not all of us in Fior are animancers, you know. Besides humble craftsmen such as myself, we have the rangers to outfit. Under normal circumstances, I'm not sent to a traveler like yourself. But as I'm sure you've seen, these are not normal circumstances. Care to see what I have?
Another time, sir. Let's update it.
Fine establishment, amigo.
On a star metal smith. Uh, Drinking a potion clears all your accumulations. Hmm. We're gonna have to loot this place
What's the
thoroughly.
meaning of this?
Yep, and a whole nother area to explore.
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
Audio note. The note is hastily scrawled but radiates with love. LM. I hope this note finds you well. What an occasion despite the lackluster fruit. You always were the life of the party despite your claims otherwise. I look forward to more antics soon till we meet again. FB. FB and LM.
And I can prove it.
I wonder if you can find out who those are. What's up, girl? Ooh, Cypress. Edict of substance. By order of governor's will in office, all grains, fruits, and grains of the earth are to be rationed by Fjord's proper authority. Effective immediately, these temporary measures shall be in place until further notice. Any attempts at subversion shall be swiftly dealt with. Rationing.
Empty again.
Seems that way.
Vidaro says the current crop.
Also another common pistol.
Crop looks promising though.
How can he know that? He's not a farmer.
I'll see something, man. I can switch it back.
Be patient. He hasn't
Well,
steered
that's-
us wrong
I wonder if it's-
before.
I'm in bow. Okay. The apothecary shop Martin. Please apologize to your customers for the delay in sending this order. I'm afraid we can only send half of what you requested. The herbal yield in Emerald Stair was less than I hoped this season for quality medicinals and tinctures. I hope this shipment suffices for the time being. That'll be that blight, right? Common dagger, and then we got the gold. Hey, that name sounds familiar. Yeah. Gitsley. That's her husband, isn't it? The reduced size of this book indicates that it was made for the hands of kifs smaller than you. Despite this, the book is still easy enough to read. An old, faded bookmark denotes her favorite passage. At the sound of heavy footfalls approaching and then moving past Cordwin's hideaway, he couldn't help but smile affectionately. His lover had never been very observant, so it was no surprise that the wolf had missed a hidden interest despite Cogman's instructions. The young Orlan, diminutive even among his own people, leaned forward and poked his head out between the curtains. His voice was an amused whisper as he called out, "Vanzar, down here!" Cordwin stifled a laugh as Vanzar jumped in surprise at the voice behind him. The dwarf's annoyance quickly faded to an amused acceptance as he saw the delight clear as day on his Orlan's paramour's face. Food for Cordwin. You know, he scared me straight to Barrow's film. Cordwin rolled his eyes at this exaggeration and quickly darted back into his hideout. Oh, that's kind of... Ooh, it's like a little piano. But different. Dude, yeah, it's such a pretty game, man. Such a pretty game.
Genuine healing, please. Pure
Thank you. He's like, hey, I know you didn't just steal my meat, sucker. You doing, bro? Oh, that's going back out. And he's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna get mad. You like an adventurer. You need it more than me. Ooh, we got a lot of jobs up there too. Wow.
Can I interest you in some claveberries or ferret's bells, perhaps?
What's up, girl? Oh, honestly, the loot. Everything. Beautiful Ector. I write this without hope, knowing you'll never see it. Every day I come into your tea shop, watch as your lips mutter about the noise and complain about contention. Yet the only contention I feel is within my heart. Order your tea, sit in the corner as you serve other customers, but you never notice. I imagine what has captured your thoughts each time you lose focus and stare at the wall with a blank expression. Each time I wish that it was me you looked at with those blazed blue eyes. Aww.
All ingredients are fully stocked.
Hey, Abby. I'll come back later.
Oh, this will be so very useful back home.
Elite cheese. The crop is ruined. There's no denying it now. The Dream Scourge has come to Emerald Stare. Vidara insists on feigning ignorance. He wants to prevent panic, but we are losing precious time. Lives could be lost. What's more, Yata has become restless and Fio Mes Inverno. I must remind myself that I once found myself aching for the promise of something greater. I can still hear Yatsli's voice the first night at Naku Terek. Our future is a blaze of risk. Isn't that wonderful? But this time I cannot run. Vidalo cares little for animancy or legacy. His comfort is king. I keep asking myself, what's the point of all this? If he abandoned animancy at the first sign of a struggle. Good question. On a journal. Nice workshop. I just closed the door on time, my bad.
I am not accustomed to failure. Ugh, neither am I.
Big food, SFI,
No.
oil
They
stuff,
made up their minds before we
more
even started.
fillables. Rejection letter. Thank you for your humble application to the Animancer's workshop of Fio Mes Inverno. We regret to inform you that amendments cannot be granted at this time. While your purpose on using Adra implements to siphon essence the specific genital features of the male anatomy. Wait, what? Was certainly unexpected. We suggest you reconsider your suggestions for a practical application. Rejection stings though. But what were they gonna do with male genitalia? Do you even want to know? Ooh, silver, nice. Yeah, we already looked at that. Two people just finally talk about who's the ooh, eggs, okay. Who's the life of the party and whatnot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. Oh wow, who's leaving? Wow, so much loot here, dude. That's electrical lines.
If not for the overgrowth, you'd almost think you're in the Republics.
Do that. Window. What is this?
I had one job. One job.
I just stole that dude's stew. No stew for you. Oh, okay. Conquistadors. armor like that.
Pour you a drink, good like.
Adelado, my love, I want to see you again. What about our patrol tomorrow night? The woods will give us some privacy. Don't breathe a word to Aina, though. She went straight to the cabin last time. Oh, dude, come on. Don't get in the way, true love.
The crabs rule.
Oh, we can't.
Can anything be done?
Hey, Kai.
The Bly thinks I ought to give up a farming.
Marius, come over here.
And the animal serves
Thank you.
purposes.
Come on in.
You heard them
This is-
arguing out there.
We'll give you whatever you want on the house.
Mindless academics
Money's no good here.
out of
Lieutenant Fidelio, which means like noodle in Spanish.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Oh, Giada. Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking into the Dream Scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Oh,
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Silence. You'll know when I'm addressing you.
Ah, of course. The Adiran envoy.
Silent.
Ambassador Hilgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful. You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
Now that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be
Ah.
a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms.
That's why I'm here. Perhaps an animancer can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
Me too, Kai.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
But you do? What would it take for you to fix this?
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop
Not
Shanta
wrong.
from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
He's the only one taking all the risk here.
You must be unfamiliar with animancy. There's always collateral damage. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
What up? Wait,
I know it
what
was
basement
an
and what's
accident.
going on there?
But look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we work together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambitions.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that?
And
Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Shatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
damn.
Banished.
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her
Quilici.
and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giata is an outcast.
You're making him.
Then I trust you won't overstay your welcome.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Misiverna. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
I like her. She got some fire in it.
I'll find us.
Level 9. It's only 4x. Decreases. Yeah, let's do that. For the decrease our stamina. There we go. Constitution plus 20% max health and plus 24% poison and bleed resist. Jeez. Boom. Winning. Okay, we gotta put some more points in the might. Perception. Might and perception. That's what's. Okay, we also got some points into ranger skills. Vidala family mansion. Ah, we need a bedroom key or okay. 3. Ignacy, I write this in a rare moment of clarity before he left us. Your father was a proud, stubborn, wonderful man. Let me offer you a word of advice on his behalf. Those who rule with power are destined to be overthrown by power. Those who rule with a heart are destined to be perished long as after they are gone. I can feel the fog drifting back over my thoughts. Goodbye, Ignacy. Hopefully not for long. Your mother, Estor. Shimmering rings, gnashing teeth, due to the dirt. Where are my hands, Ignacy? Where are my hands? My hands! My hands! Her hands.
Is this the governor's mother?
Flower of Winter by Maxim Hidalgo. The Valiant Republic swindled me out of the Songreta Ducala, denied me my birth, my born right to lead Vieto's government. I would not take such insults lying down. Skane was behind me all along, whispering into my ear, caressing my shoulder with skinless fingers. Together, we sowed a revolution. Now you can actually taste the fruit it's bore. I can only imagine the day Vilento awoke to discover the empty halls of academia, the pillaged libraries. Where did our brightest minds go? Where are the animancers? They blamed me, yet they had no one to blame but themselves. We journeyed to this frontier in defiance of the Valiant Republics. We remain because our community is a living revolution. Proof that we can thrive without a golden chain about our neck.
Blessed a shame.
We're just showing ourselves around the house. Just walk around, we own it. Can't go in there. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? Oh, wow. Oh, dude, this whole room is cozy, man. I sworn to people on my family's honor that there is no dream scourge in Emerald Stair. If it exists, it cannot touch our lands. When I'm alone at night, I must remind myself of the promise again and again, even if I must scream it to these empty walls. Why do I feel threads pulling away from the fabric of my community while I strain to hold them together? It's the old man and his protege, or else my imagination, but probably them. He wants to blame everybody else but himself. Animancy in the modern age. Animancy is a science both respected and reviled, sometimes by the same person. All the research done on the topic, we know so little. Control over life itself, something animancers have been working towards for hundreds of years. There are no real records of how the practice of animancy was first discovered. But once the spark of knowledge ignited, there was no stopping its inevitable discoveries. In 2260 AI, animancers, as a result of the extensive research, successfully contained and transferred a soul. The subject of the experiment, whose name is unknown, was young and wealthy, but infirm. The idea was to move his soul from the dying body and into that of a recently deceased man who had suffered an accident. The new body, bearing only slight decay, would house his soul, giving the man a much better life. The outcome of this experiment resulted in a condemnation and outlaw of animancy in the Darien Empire. Light history. Governor Vidalo. All this talk of the dream scourge infecting the land has grown too loud to ignore. If it was just Vidici, we could see our way past it. OMC now, and the discussion's over, yes? But now Giatta is speaking for him, and you're hard pressed to find an animaster who doesn't trust Giatta Castello. Put it plainly, we demand results of one kind or another. Let the old man do his research or find some way to discredit him. If you're lucky, he'll discredit himself. What are you afraid of, Ignashi? We wonder. Either way, this has to end. This damage the part your father would have put a stop to it. He must really love being compared to his father. The title page is scribbled to my beloved Estelle in celebration of your quickening. Know how our Queen of Birds comforts you. Alia's wings bear you both on safe winds in the months to come with love, your Mackerel. At least he does care about something or someone. Oh, that's pretty. Anything on the balcony? No way, man. So you can just let yourself back in. Ooh. Oh, that's how we get the bedroom key. And that way, anybody else watching or lurking, that's how you get the bedroom key, so you can save yourself from using the precious lockpick. They are pretty scary. Looks like Marius and Kai both have something to say back at camp.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think
Here we
of
go.
when you confronted him so?